What's up guys, Jason here, back again down in the Nerd Lair. We're jumping right into eBay sales. Alright, so getting us started here, I sold two PS3 games, just listed them today. It's going to be Uncharted 1 and 3. Two great games, obviously. Uncharted's an awesome franchise. I beat 2, 3, and 4 myself, never played 1. Neither of these have instruction manuals, and one is greatest hits. Not for resale edition. These sold for $10.40. I got these packed up here now, but I just wanted to mention, have some new poly bags on the way. I went one size down because I'm rarely using all of this space for this size. There's only been a few instances where I've shipped clothing in these. I've been cinching this down here, so the size down is a few cents cheaper each. I think they're about 8.5 cents each. So, gonna save some money on that, and they're gonna be hot pink. Next up, I sold another single PS3 game. It's called Warhawk. Looks like a flight simulator slash combat game. I sold this for $6.80. It is complete, but this is online only, and it's also a PlayStation exclusive. Didn't think this was worth more than $4, but it was sitting in my death pile for a while, and I finally looked it up. $6.80. I sold 3 disc-only games that had more value than I initially thought they would, and I actually assumed they would be unsellable, but they did have a pretty decent value. It's going to be Guitar Hero 2, Guitar Hero 3, and Rock Band, again, disc-only. These sold for $16 even. Really surprised these were worth so much, and in addition to that, those Rock Band pieces, the guitars, the drum kits, when those are complete, those are going for over $50, $60 now. Really surprising. There was a time where you could not give that shit away. Now, complete sets, they seem to have a lot more value. I sold a Bluetooth speaker that I got from Target. It's gonna be a Rick and Morty speaker, and this is actually Pickle Rick. I think Pickle Rick appeared in one episode, but it does dance around. It's a little heavy. This sold for $25. I wouldn't say it was a bad purchase, but it did take a lot longer to sell than I wanted it to. And I actually tried out promoted listings for the first time, just as a little experiment. I did probably the lowest setting. It took $1.60 off the $25 sale. It was kind of weird. I'm not sure if it glitched out or what, but after I had switched it to a promoted listing, it seemed to stop getting views. I don't know if they were just miscounted or added in later and I didn't notice. But yeah, this took forever to sell even as a promoted listing. I realized it's not a super popular item, but I'm probably not going to do that anymore, and I'd like to see eBay do away with promoted listings. Next up is going to be a Wii U game, Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge. I bought a couple of these years ago from the Navy Exchange. This sold for $8.50. I have another one listed now as well. At one point I did intend on buying a Wii U for my personal collection. I just never did because the games were not appealing enough, and especially nowadays a lot of the games are coming out for the Switch, so I'll probably never own a Wii U unless I see it at a thrift store for a really great price. I received my pink poly bags in the mail. These are really nice. The size is perfect. The color is something fun you might get in your post office box instead of just plain white. And these are actually thicker too. I think this is 2.5 mil, thicker than the last one I was using. Really happy with that. It was 8.5 cents. And I got 100 of them. If you enjoyed my channel in the past when I was discussing new game finds, I wanted to show you this. Gears of War 4, this is the original release. Got this for $11, but I used about $6.50 in eBay credit. Just sold my last Pokemon Rockruff toy. This sold for $15.20. Started with 10 of them. This is the last one, and I do have 10 Pikachus left. He's a little dusty. I'll have to take care of that before I ship him out. Sold a vintage handwritten letter from World War II era. This is to a soldier from a girlfriend. I purchased these to both read myself and then to sell. May keep a few interesting ones, but I paid $70 for about 32 of them. This one sold for $5. I'm actually just going to ship it off in letter mail. This one's really interesting too. It talks about how this girl's just working on her farm with her family, and then at the end of the letter it's like, oh, by the way, my cousin fell out of a tree and killed himself. Mom says hi. So kind of a shocker in the end there. Very interesting stuff though. Sold another lot of PS3 games. Listed these a few days ago. I think they sold pretty quickly. It's going to be Killzone 2, Infamous 2, and Saints Row the Third. These sold for $15.60. And again, I've been listing PS3 games in lots of 3 just to try to stay below that first class shipping method threshold at 16 ounces. Just sold another 3 sports games on the 360. It's going to be an NBA 2K lot. It's going to be 2K12, 13, and 15. I actually have 2K14, which I wanted to include in this, but it has a radial scratch, so I can't guarantee that it's going to work throughout the entirety of the game. But those sold for $14 even, free shipping. Gonna get those packed up and ready to go now. And finally, I sold a card game called Cooties. I don't have anything invested into this. I purchased it with a bag of random junk, and several items from that bag have already sold. Made my money back from that several times over. This sold for $5.11 with free shipping. I'm only going to make about 80 cents, but I'm happy with that because again, I have nothing invested in this. It is pretty light to ship too. The game is complete, so somebody can have fun playing this with their family. So that was all my eBay sales over the last few days, guys. Hit that thumbs up button on the way out. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.